In a world that celebrates selfless love, the romantic idea of fixing a broken person, the most stable people are the ones who refuse the role of the rescuer. They do not confuse potential with reality. They don't chase broken partners. And somehow, they build relationships with more peace, more mutual growth, and more genuine power than everybody else. If you think this savior complex is proof of your compassion, you should think again. The people who attract health are often the most self-aware. They are not afraid of intimacy. They have simply outgrown the need to earn love through service. And there are four primary, unconscious reasons this pattern repeats. This isn't about criticizing your generosity. It's about recognizing that your urge to fix others is often the deepest avoidance of fixing yourself. The energy you pour into their transformation is the energy you are terrified to pour into your own inner silence. You are not a compassionate hero. You are an energetic distraction artist. We need to shift the definition of your behavior from sacrifice to avoidance. These people don't want a partner. They want a project. They don't seek connection. They seek a mission. When you date someone who is dependent or struggling, their reliance on you gives you a false sense of security. You believe that as long as they need you, they will never leave you. This isn't love. It's a control mechanism. They don't want to navigate a relationship between two whole adults. They want the defined power dynamic of the healer and the healed. They are not focused on making their partner strong. They are focused on being indispensable. Confidence doesn't need to be needed. It walks into a room and assumes equality. The first, coldest truth we must face is this: you don't seek a partner, you seek a project. You look at a person and see not a complete soul, but an intricate set of problems that only your unique skill set can solve. They are a half-finished structure. They are a broken machine. And your unconscious mind tells you, if I can just fix this one part, if I can just install this one piece of discipline, then they will be perfect and I will have created them. They don't want the work of mutual growth. They want the defined work of the architect. This is not a loving relationship. This is a subtle, arrogant pursuit of ownership. You are looking for someone to sculpt, not someone to stand beside. You don't want a conversation, you want a diagnostic session. You confuse the struggle of improvement with the depth of connection. You think the shared tears over their problems is the evidence of intimacy. But it is not intimacy. It is a shared crisis, and crisis is the lowest form of connection. Why does this feeling of indispensability feel so good? Because it shields you from your greatest fear, abandonment. You believe that as long as they are dependent, they will never leave you. As long as they are broken, they will need your light. This is the tragic lie your ego tells you. You are not focused on making your partner strong. You are obsessed with being perpetually needed. A healthy partner does not require you. They choose you. A safe partner feels like a tether. They feel safe. But the moment they start fixing themselves, the moment they gain their own clarity, you panic. Because the moment the patient heals, the doctor becomes redundant. The moment the sculpture is finished, the artist moves on. Or worse, the sculpture moves on without the artist. Ask yourself right now, are you more attracted to a potential partner's strength or their fragility? The answer is the roadmap to your deepest insecurities. Ultimately, the role of the rescuer is a power position. It is easier to lead someone who is lost than to walk beside someone who knows their path. You want the authority of the one who gives direction. You want the praise of the one who provides stability. Confidence doesn't need to be needed. It walks in a room and assumes equality. But you reject equality. You reject the challenge of a partner who will hold up a mirror to your own flaws. You prefer the flattering glow of being the only one with the answers. This is why you seek the wounded. They are a guarantee of your current power, but a terminal sentence for your potential growth. The second reason is that they trade the hard work of internal healing for external validation. It's an easy applause button. It is easier to be praised for how much you are giving than to be criticized for how much you are lacking. When your life feels chaotic, it's a brilliant distraction to try and put someone else's life in order. They are not reflecting on their own trauma or pain. They are reflecting on their partners. They don't need to update the entire world on their own journey. They are constantly talking about their partner's struggle because it makes them look stable. They are not saving their partner. They are using their partner's issues as a mirror to avoid their own emptiness. Silence is often mistaken for absence. But for these people, trauma is mistaken for depth. They are drawn to the dramatic highs and lows because they confuse intensity with intimacy. They feel most connected when they are in crisis management. The quiet, calm connection of two stable individuals feels boring to them. It feels unreal. They are not looking for shared joy. They are looking for shared struggle. They confuse the exhausting cycle of crisis and rescue with genuine closeness. They are not interested in a sustainable rhythm. They are addicted to the chaotic spike of being the hero. Their nervous system is wired for adrenaline, not for peace. The fourth thing is they are lone wolves, but not by choice. They are by avoidance. They know that if they were truly alone, they would have to face the silence and the question, who am I without a patient? If they had a healthy, high-functioning partner, they would have no external drama to distract them from their own undeveloped potential. They would have to be equally ambitious, equally self-sufficient, and equally disciplined. Their relationship with the person they are saving is a clever way to stay small and perpetually busy. They are not withdrawn. They are wise in their avoidance. They know a healthy partner would call them out on their own underachievement. You don't need to be needed to be valuable. You don't need to be fixing someone to be significant in this world. Your greatest act of love is not to save a broken partner, but to save the energy you waste on them. And finally, invest it in the deepest work, becoming whole yourself. So, in the mission, sit in the quiet and become somebody great. If this insight landed, leave a comment with what it revealed about your patterns, and share this with someone you care about, someone who keeps giving themselves away. I'll leave you with this. Until next time. Thank you for watching.